a tactical puff jacket that is 100% handmade in America. Defense Mechanisms Helion. Let's go. Today we're talking about the Helion jacket from Defense Mechanisms. As it turns out, they are a sister company of a very popular brand a lot of backpackers know, and that is Enlightened Equipment. Many of you guys know their quilts and backpacking gear. I actually have one of their quilts that I'm currently testing, so stand by for that review. My product of comparison is the good old US Army ECW CS Level 7, which is what we usually just call the Marshmallow Jacket. Some key differences up front. Unlike the Marshmallow Jacket, you actually have the capability to put patches up here. That's right. There is some heavy-duty mesh down the sides to promote breathability. And the main reason for that is because this is actually a tactical jacket. It's designed to be worn with gear. So the mesh on the sides actually gives you some breathability. That doesn't mean that your sides are going to be cold, because this is fleece and it's pretty freaking heavy duty. So I haven't had any cold spots over here, not wearing gear, just standing around in the cold. So that is not a concern. Another major difference is there are no pockets on the inside to store your stuff. That's kind of a bummer for me, because the Army Marshmallow Jacket has these huge pockets. You can throw your canteen down there. You can keep your gloves right there next to your body, so when you go to use your gloves again, they're nice and warmed up for you. I would usually keep my cell phone in here in freezing temperatures to keep it right next to my body to keep my phone operating. So that's kind of a bummer for me, but it's not a killer. Now there's a couple different options you can do with this jacket. As you can see, I do not have a hood on this jacket. There is an option where you can get one, but I never liked the hood on these type of jackets because it's not a wet weather jacket. But my philosophy was, if I had a hood on this and a hood on a rain jacket, it was just a bunch of crap in my way. So I got the one without the hood, and you still get plenty of neck coverage up here too, without having to tuck a hood down in there. You can also get a comms attachment, which basically just gives you a loop or a way to affix a handheld mic up here. And of course, I didn't need that. There's many different colors to choose from, and it's actually made to order. So it is handcrafted right there at the shop. Once you order it, they'll do everything for you on the spot. And this thing is totally American made. Now, the backpackers call these puff jackets, but they're usually sporting down. As we know in the grunt world, down just does not work. So this is a synthetic fill, and it's a very light fill. And let me just show you guys how much you can compact this damn thing. So this is the Army puff jacket. Very big and bulky, a lot heavier. It is a lot warmer, but that is about the best you can get with compression. So let's go to this one. I even have stuff on the inside. You could fit this thing in your cargo pocket when you don't need it, if you needed to. And then you just pull it right out, and there you go. As far as sizing goes, with the Army stuff, I always try to order a size down because I hate big, baggy, bulky clothing. In a tactical setting, I like stuff to be a little bit form-fitting. So my Army Marshmallow Jacket, there we go. Small, regular. Now, I am 5'9", depending on the day, about 180, 185 pounds. Pretty skinny dude. So I use small regular for the Army Marshmallow Jacket. For this one, I had to order a large. And the main reason, I could have fit into a medium, no problem, but the cuffs here were just too tight for me, especially if I was wearing a watch and gloves. So I went ahead and went up a size, went to the large. Now I have plenty of room here. So if you're a pretty strong dude and you've got decent sized forearms, you might want to consider that when you order, because I was feeling pretty choked here. And also having a little bit larger size in this gives me the option to wear my waffle top under this without being constricted. As I said though, the Army Marshmallow Jacket, because it's bigger, bulkier, it has a lot more fill, it is warmer. So take that into consideration. The zipper is outstanding, YKK, and it also has a slight locking up here, so it will not come down. And I like that because when I'm out on the quad and I don't have my chest rig, I like to put my radio right there on my jacket so I can hear it when I'm on the quad. So the zipper performs outstandingly, but it also won't just come down on you when you're putting pressure on it. Good stuff. And lastly, the pockets are nice and lined. Keep your hands warm. You can fit your gloves down in there. I usually keep my beanie in one side, so you have plenty of pocket space, and the zippers work pretty good. So I actually get this caught up in the material every now and then and haven't ripped it yet. So I've been playing with this jacket for almost a year, and the final test for me was coming out here preparing for the SEER challenge. It's cold as shit at night, and then it starts to warm up during the day to about 50 to 60 degrees. If I'm in the shade, I will still keep this on with climbing up and down the hills, chasing contestants and all that. I've had no problems. This thing breathes very well. And then during the day, once it got really hot in the sun, I just take it down, strap it to the back of the ATV. It gets dirty, dusty, all beat up, no issues. It is not fire resistant, it is not waterproof, and it is a puff jacket. So considering all those factors, especially the fact that it is made in America, this product is most definitely grunt proof. Outstanding. Thank you to Defense Mechanisms for sending this out to me, and also thanks to the reps at Enlightened Equipment who hooked me up with this company, because I hadn't even heard of Defense Mechanisms before. So that was a win-win. If you're curious about my thoughts on the Enlightened Equipment quilt, stand by for that. If it is already up, it'll be linked up here somewhere above. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you go check out Defense Mechanisms, and until that next video or the SEER challenge, I will see you guys in the outdoors. Take care of yourselves.